Hello and welcome back to VRC 1000. This is lesson number 10, module number 6, odd sentence number 2. And finally, we are here towards the end of these modules. Before we get started with strategies, test doses, and all the other things, I hope that you're learning well, learning good. All the ideas that has been presented in the VRC 1000 course is helping you. I'm hoping, trusting, stick to the process, stick to the process. Keep things simple, stick to the process. Things will change. Okay, coming back to odd sentence. We understood this. Read the sentences, get the theme, and then whatever connection you want to do, theme matching, blocking, everything, you do it. Eventually figure out the odd one out. Okay. So let's look at this question from CAT 2020 in slot number 2. We'll read this 5 sentence. If you want to do it once again, you can do it. Did you make a mistake? Maybe you did, because we are lazy people. No, sometimes we just read this particular sentence and quickly move to this sentence without grasping what the sentence is trying to say. Don't do that. Stick to the process. Okay, let's do one. You can observe the truth of this. Okay, one needs support. In every business model, e-business model ever constructed, monopolize and protect data. If anything specific is talking about e-business model, people want to monopolize and protect data, and this of course needs to be a sort of a support. This is giving an example to a general truth. If one exists, there has to be some other sentence that also has to exist to support one. So one is a good sentence to work with. Okay, let's go to 2. Economics and technologies believe that a new kind of capitalism is being created, different from industrial capitalism as well as merchant capitalism. Okay, this is talking about a new kind of capitalism. Talk about capitalism. Different from, so which means if this sentence has to exist, whatever the conversation has to talk to me about the new kind of capitalism. Fair enough. In 1962, Kenneth Arrow, the guru of mainstream economics, said that in a free market economy, the purpose of inventing things is to create intellectual property right. This is talking about intellectual property right, and I think that monopolizing and protecting data would be intellectual property rights. Okay, probably. Okay, let's carry on. There is alongside the world of monopolized information, and surveillance at different dynamics. Growing up, information is a social good. There is some possibility about information being a social good, incapable of being owned or exploited or prized. Yet information is abundant. Okay, this needs support. Information abundant. Information goods are freely replicable. Once a thing is made, it can be copied and pasted infinitely. Okay, so which means this needs some problem. First of all, what is the theme here? When we read this, do you ever think that where is this new kind of capitalism being created? I think everything is talking about intellectual property right. It's saying that is to create intellectual property right. You can observe this truth in every business model, monopoly and protect data. I can see 3 and 1 as a block, and I can also see a shift from that. While they are trying to monopolize and protect data, information is abundant. It can't be copied, and data can go incapable of being owned and exploited. So these are part of the theme. What is sentence number 2 doing? What is going on? What is this? Where is it coming from? I can connect everything. Which sentence can I connect sentence number 2 to? I can connect sentence number 1 to 3. I can connect sentence number 4 to 5. I can connect sentence number 5 to 1. I can connect this moving from a negative to positive. And then I can connect this. I can connect this. Where will I connect to? 2 has to be the odd. 2 is our odd. Same thing. Keep it simple. It might look deadly dangerous, but we can handle it. Let's look at 2021. Oh, okay. Don't read this one sentence and quickly move here. Just grasp what the sentence is telling. Not over analysis. Just see what the sentence is talking about. What is the idea of the particular sentence? And see, I can connect these somewhere. Okay. The care with which philosophers examine arguments for and against forms of biotechnology make this an excellent primer on formulating and assessing moral argument. This is nice. Philosophers are taking a lot of care and they are arguing for it or against biology, and this we can use to assess moral arguments. Okay, I understand. Okay, so for this sentence to exist, and every other conversation is about how This moral argument, what kind of moral arguments? And that's what the sentence would like to tell me. Okay. Although most people find at least some form of genetic engineering disquieting, it is not easy to articulate why. They don't like genetic engineering. This is going to genetic engineering. I understand genetic engineering is a part of biotechnology. Okay. They don't know how to articulate why. What is wrong with re-engineering our nature? A question is asked. Full stop. Whenever a question is asked, I'm hoping the answer would be there. For two to exist, we also need answer. Okay, let's look at the breakthroughs in genetics presents us with the promise that we will soon be able to prevent a host of debilitating diseases, and the predicament that our newfound genetic knowledge may enable us to enhance our genetic trait. Okay, the breakthroughs in genetics is giving some positives and also some predicaments about what is going to happen. To grapple with ethics of enhancement, genetic enhancement, okay, we need to confront the questions that verge on theology, which is why modern philosophers and political theorists tend to shrink from them. Wait a minute, what is going on? Wait, what is going on here? Modern philosophers are shrinking from them, and sentence number 1 is saying modern philosophers has lot of care. One and 4 is telling me exactly opposite things. So obviously, in the same place, you cannot have 1 and 4. At least the clue is very, very clear. The odd sentence will be between 1 and 4. I cannot say one philosophers are doing amazing job. Immediately, without any change, philosophers are doing nothing. How can these two exist? Which means this should be a part of the conversation, this should be a part of the conversation, this should be a part of the conversation. Okay? One argument is that, for what? The drive for human perfection through genetics is objectionable. Okay, problem why genetics is disquieting. Objective, maybe this. It presents a bit of mastery that fails to appreciate the gift of human powers and achievement. Okay, 3 is a good conversation starter, goes to 2, gets to 5. And which makes sense. It's actually talking about the fact that, look, we've got this genetics. It's while it's got positives, it's confronting. So there is predicament. What about this genetic knowledge? Most people find some kind of genetic engineering disquieting. So, but they're not easy to articulate why. What is wrong with the re-engineering of nature? What is wrong? One argument is that the drive for human perfection through genetics is objectionable. Very clearly, in this conversation, how will you place this? It's excellent. We have got answer to everything, okay? And then you're saying that we don't know. One argument is like this. Maybe we have to go to theology. So this makes more sense, no? 4 makes more sense to be the part of the theme that is there. It doesn't matter which order it is. Because it's saying that we have to grapple with this. There's a problem. People don't know why. There's a problem. So we have to confront a lot of different questions. All these are aligned. What is one saying? Don't worry. We have looked at it. Second of all, we don't worry. We have got everything there. Excellent primer. Formulating. It's an excellent care with which philosophers examine arguments. They're not there. Answer choice has to be answer choice number 1. Did you get it? Think you got it. If you did not get it, I think that we are just reading. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. Stick to the process. This you would have got, no? This you would have got. 2021 was the last time. Still now we saw odd sentence. Maybe in 2023 it will be back. I don't know. Very unlikely. It could be. Slot number 3 was the last slot that we saw odd sentence thus far. Maybe it's going to come back in 2023. Who knows? Did you get this one? Okay, nice. They often include a foundation course on navigating capitalism with Chinese characteristics and have replaced typical cases from US corporates with the focus on how Western theories apply to China's buzzing local firms. Somebody has said, taken Western, through it, China, made in China. Okay, 2. The best Chinese business school look like their Western rivals, but are now growing distinct in terms of what they teach and the career boost they offer. Nice. Talking about how Chinese are different from Western travels. One is so far aligned, at least I can say thematically, okay. Western schools have enhanced their offering with double degrees, popular with domestic and overseas students alike, and boosted the prestige of the Chinese partners. Sentence number is a Western school, amazing. Okay, this is focusing on the Western school. For students, a big draw is a chance to rub shoulders with the captains of Chinese private sector. Students of what? Students of B school, okay. Their business courses now largely cater to growing demand of China Incorporated, which has become more global, richer and ready to recruit in the Sino-centric student body. When you read this fine sentence, you can see this thing. The focus on is Chinese B school and how they are becoming distinct from Western. What is their focus? Their focus is local business. Which all things aligned? Aligned to the theme. Aligned to the theme. Aligned to the theme. Aligned to the theme. What is 3 doing? Talking about Western school. We are talking about China, made in China. Western school have enhanced their offering with double degrees, popular with domestic and overseas. This is not there. How is it? The question setter trying to trick you by putting Chinese here. This talk about Chinese partners. This is not talking about Chinese. The best business. This is where it starts. The best business school look like China, but they are distinct in terms of others. Boost their career. Their business courses now largely focus on catering to this. They often have foundation courses, have replaced typical courses, and the students like all this. It doesn't matter which order it is. Answer choice in this case. Answer choice number 3. So, learning is what? Whatever be the paragraph question, I think I should add odd sentence as well. 3 pillars. Paragraph needs to have unity. There must be a main idea or a controlling idea. It will have coherence. And usually the coherence that we see is ideas that zoom in. And also cohesion tools that are used, where we can see repetition using echo word, clear echoes or feeble echoes, or pronouns, or all the signal words. Whatever be the question, if you understand this, we'll be able to deal with all these questions. I hope now you're ready to handle the other challenges when the strategies and the test doses and section test, and if you need anything extra, if you feel the need that you need more number of questions, we are going to be in the Telegram group. We're going to be together. Just let me know. I will try and ensure that whatever is issue that you're facing in the verbal ability, is there any type of question that you want? I can obviously add on to lessons. I can do that. Right. That works. All right. I'll see you. Goodbye.